One little mistake in the industry can wipe your account, and this is what many beginners don't understand, especially the crypto enthusiasts. Most of them lost their fund not because the crypto ecosystem is very risky, but because they fail to adopt strategies that can help them take good profits. So in today's video, I want to talk to you best crypto strategies for beginner, a step-by-step guide to making good profits. And this strategy is going to teach you guys how to manage risk, how to reduce risk, how to make smart decision, and how to take good profits when you trade. If this is one of the things you're interested in, or this is the kind of content you like to see, all right guys, let's ride. Hi guys, welcome to Inspire World with Skills, where you can learn to make passive income online and where you can upskill your skill in the crypto ecosystem. So if making money online is what you're interested in, and if upskilling your skill is your plight, especially within crypto ecosystem, then this is the channel where you can get it, because on this channel I share with you crypto news, technical analysis, things that can help you grow your skill in the crypto ecosystem. And we discuss around things that can help you grow your psychology and some other things that have to do with crypto trading. So in case you're new to this channel, the first thing you need to do for me is to smash the subscription button, turn on the bell so that I can get updates anytime I update on this channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, I want to say thank you for always supporting me. Thank you for being part of the comments, and thanks for always giving my video a like. Okay, so guys, without ado, let's go into the discussion proper. What we're discussing today is the best crypto strategy for beginner, a step-by-step guide that can help you take profits. But before we delve into the strategy fully, let's talk about why beginners lost their fund. Many beginners in the industry, they've liquidated their fund based on different factors. So I will talk about 4 factors, brush it down, then we'll go into the strategy fully. Okay, so I would like you to sit back and watch this video to the end. So why do beginners always lose their fund in the industry? You know, many beginners fail to understand some things. One of the things they fail to understand is many of them buy coin because these coins are overhyped, because they listen to news. Maybe the social media is consistently overhyping a particular coin, and they jump on this kind of coin, and at the end of the day the coin does not work in their favor. Another reason is many of them fail to make proper analysis before they create position or take up trade in the industry. The third thing is many of them put too much money on one trade. Like they risk so much money on one particular trade, which goes against the principle of risk management. Because if you want to trade, you just need to put just 10% or 20% of your capital. But some of them, because they feel that the higher the capital and the higher the percentage of profits. The last thing is some of them, they panic sell because they feel like maybe the position or the coin they are trading is dropping, so they immediately rush out of the market, and before you know, the market begins to bull. Okay, and these are the major things that used to affect them. But you need to understand one thing: crypto is not a gambling, it's a game of consistency, patience, and discipline. And those that imbibe by this structure are those that really make good profits in the industry. So guys, let's delve into the real strategy proper. All right guys, let's go. As a beginner, there are a lot of things you've heard about trading strategy. There are a lot of trading strategy you've heard, like chart pattern, smart money concept, Fibonacci, and a lot more. But one thing I used to tell beginner in the industry is when you're coming to trade as a beginner, you just need to take up slight strategy you can basically relate with and build yourself on. Over time, then you begin to resonate it with other strategies. So the major strategy I will talk about here, and I will break down into step by step, is trend plus support. This is one of the best strategy you can imbibe as a beginner in the industry. So I'm going to be doing pictorial or representation of this strategy using a live chart as a pictorial representation. Then we'll talk about them, we'll break them down little by little. So what do I mean by trend and support? Trend and support basically mean you're buying you're buying around trend and support line. Okay, and this basically means you're buying on an uptrend, because in the trading ecosystem there are three major types of market trend, and this has to do with the sideways trend, the upward and the downtrend. But if you're buying on a uptrend, that is, you're buying on a bull run. So at this point, it's very advisable as a beginner who is trying to understand the market to avoid downtrend, because all you're looking for is just to make money on the bull run. Okay, so you look for an uptrend with higher highs and higher lows that is sitting on a very strong support, and at this point, this is where you should always tweak your analysis towards and make your entry around this place, or analyze within this particular structure. When you follow structure, just look for uptrend on a very strong support line and pitch your market around this particular side of the market. And this uptrend and support, I'm going to be breaking them into various structure, and this will help you to know how to pitch yourself, analyze the market, know when to enter and know when to take profit. Okay, so the first thing I'll be talking about is choosing the right coin. You understand? You need to be careful when you want to choose coin. Many persons choose coin based on hype, many persons choose coin based on news. You understand? But if I will advise you as a beginner in the industry, don't just go for any coin, don't go for regular coin, go for stable altcoin, that is coin with higher quality, higher profit ratio. And this coin has to do with Solana, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and AVAX and the likes. These coins are very stable, they have higher probability of profit, and there is no risk, they have limited risk around them, surrounding them. So these are the things you need to look into. So if you want to trade as a beginner in the industry for the first time, or for the first season of your beginner trading, you just need to be meticulous on how you choose your coin. You need to don't go for any random coin, go for hot coin, and you can attest to their stability. But if I will advise, I would just tell you to go for Bitcoin, go for Ethereum, go for AVAX, Solana, and Cardano. These are the basic hot coin that I can advise you to go for. Another thing I will tell you is to find market trend, identify market trend. One of the basic things you should understand as a trader is know the structure of the market and basically know the market trend. Market trend is always on a up and down trend and an accumulative state of the market. Okay, but if I'm going to tell you, you just have to build your uptrend within a time frame. That is, when you're analyze your uptrend within time frame, maybe 30 minutes, 15 minutes, to get what the market is really saying. And once you're able to get what the market is really saying, which is the uptrend, then you look for buying opportunity. You understand? You look for buying opportunity, and if you want to buy, if you're looking for buy opportunity, like the image you're seeing on your screen, I would like you to study those images very well. If you're looking for buy opportunity, you look for a buy opportunity that is close to an unmitigated order block. If you check what you have on your screen, what I circled there is the buy opportunity. That is the entry point of the market. So, and if you check back, you will see that it is not close to any mitigated order block. So number one, you need to identify market trend. Which market trend do you want to leverage on? Which market trend do you want to use as analysis? But as a beginner, I will tell you to always leverage your analysis based on uptrend, not an already uptrend, but a market that is tweaking towards the uptrend. Then look for a buy opportunity within the space of that uptrend, then position yourself. Another thing you need to look out for is once you have discovered your entry point or the uptrend, or you're trying to analyze, you need to look out for strong support line. Support line is the floor part of your analysis, like the chart. The floor part, this is the resistance and this is the support. This is the resistance and the support. You need to look for support line. Now let me give you a trick. Let me give you a trick. Now, how do you enter the market when you're trying to look, when you're trying to analyze within a support structure? Now, when you begin to discover that on a particular support level, market is bouncing on the support level, the market did not break the support level, number one, that is an indication that the market is tweaking towards uptrend. When you begin to see series of impulsive bounce on a particular support level, you're seeing bounce, you're seeing bounce, you're seeing bounce, the market did not break the support level, it shows that the market is tweaking towards the uptrend. And what you need to do is to find an entry point within that support level. And what does it mean? It means that marketers find cheap coin, or they find a coin that is valuable within that support level, and everybody is rushing to buy at that point. So once everybody is rushing, it shows that the value of the coin is accumulating at the same support level. Then what you should do is to find an entry point there, because it will take some minutes, some hours before you notice it, the market begin to experience a bull run. So mark out strong support like you see on your screen, like you're seeing on the image on your screen. You can see that there is a straight line towards the entering point that I circle. So you mark out your support level, then you circle it. This analysis is Bitcoin. I use Bitcoin to do the analysis. That's setup. Then you mark the support level, then look for an entry point within that space, then you enter the market. That is how to enter, through identifying your support level. Another thing you need to understand within when you're trying to look at trend plus support as a strategy for trading is you need to wait for market to retest. Now this is where many traders, beginners, need to be very careful. Once you mark out a support level and you see an entry point, now there is one thing you need to be careful about, which I'm going to tell you guys. You need to be very careful of this thing. Once you mark out your support level and you want to enter the market, but there is something we need to be careful of, because market has been having a series of impulsive bounce on the same support level without breaking it. You understand? Then we are not sure if we enter the market might probably retest and then break our liquidity, and then leaving us with nothing, because it will surely break and we lose our fund. But instead of that, what are we supposed to do? We're going to wait for the market to go up and then come back to pick the price. You understand? You wait for the market to come back, because we are not sure of the support bouncing we are seeing. We don't know what will happen next, probably if we enter the market. Okay, so you wait for the price to come back. So the moment the price comes back and the price hits the same support level, then it's leaving you what with a confirmation entry. Then at that point, you just know you need to enter the market and then take up whichever trade you want to take up. So guys, after we've waited for the market to retest, then what else do we have to do? And this is where we need to enter the market. Like I said earlier, I think I've already talked about this in the previous point I made. So once you've waited for the price to come back to test the same support, and you see that there is no breakout or any liquidity, then you enter the price. The moment you enter, the next thing you're going to do is to just create your stop loss, and then create your take profit. Then you leave the market to mitigate your profit. So once you're done with the whole trend line as a strategy for analysis, like everything I've talked about, I've talked about a strategy that deals with trend and support. That is, you're using a trend line to analyze the market. Basically, you're using to look for a bull run. You're using bull run to analyze the market, enter the market, and to take a profit. So after you're done with this, then how can you mitigate this, or how can you advance this strategy to help yourself not to liquidate your fund, and to consolidate what you're doing, the strategy you're doing, then this will take me to the section 3 part of this discussion, which has to do with risk management. Risk management is very important. I've done video on risk management. Check the description, you see the link to the video on risk management there. Okay, basically risk management, there are a lot of things, and there are a lot of things that entails, that it is connected to risk management. But one of the things I'm going to discuss here is I'm going to discuss about the your stop loss and your take profit. You need to be very careful at when you're trading. You need to know how to set your stop loss, and then you need to know how to set your take profit. Your stop loss should not be more than 1.5%, while your take profit should not be more than 5%. You need to be very meticulous about that, and please be careful. And this is why many persons liquidate their fund. When you want to trade, don't trade more than 10 or 20% of your capital. Let's say you have $1,000 as your capital for trading. Per every trade, use 10% of $1,000 to trade, or 20% of $1,000 to trade. When you liquidate your fund, you still have more money to trade, more money to enter the market. Okay, and the last thing you're going to use to consolidate your strategy is practice before you trade. Okay, and that is why sometimes you need to, instead of before you trade, you need to sit down, analyze the market very well, know what the market is talking about before you really enter the market to start trading. As a beginner, don't make this mistake. You need to sit on the basics first before you move higher. Basically, what I'm talking to you guys about in this video is using trend and support strategy to trade, where you use trend to analyze the market. And one of the major things I discuss here is hop trend. Using the hop trend, that is, identify the market trend, marking out the strong support, waiting for the market to retest, that is the price to retest, entering the market, and then taking profit. These are the basic things you need to understand before you enter the market. Okay, before you start trading, and these are strategy you need to leverage on before you start trading. So guys, if this video have added value to you, if you've seen anything very valuable in this video, please smash the like button. Okay, don't leave this channel today, don't leave the channel seeing this video without smashing the like button. Okay, and as my returning subscriber, I want to say thank you for being part of this video. Thank you for always supporting me, and please join my community on Telegram and WhatsApp. When you join my community, just say hi on WhatsApp. On Telegram, please, you can't, is a channel, you can't send message. But join my community on WhatsApp if you want to reach out to me. Just say hi, and anything that has to do with crypto ecosystem and making money online, we discuss there. Okay, all right guys, thanks for being part of this video. I really love you guys. Okay, thank you, see you in my next video.